everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome on in. I hope you choose to stick around. In this video, I will just be discussing why social media is so detrimental to our society. Now, before I get into it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It helps your girl greatly, and it takes like 2 seconds, so please do that. Now let's get on. I never had something control me. I feel something bad. Okay, so I just want to preface this by saying I'm addicted to social media, whether that be TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter. My drug of choice is Twitter and TikTok. I'm like there is not a day that goes by that I don't open at least one of those apps. Like, I need them to survive. And I've always been aware of how detrimental that is to my mental health and everything. And to my focus ability, I've always been aware of how much it is depleting all of that. But do I care? No, because it's addicting. It's literally an addiction. And people, when they think of the word addiction, obviously they think of substance use or alcohol, which I mean, those are too. But nobody really takes the time to sit out and think. You can be addicted to your phone. You can be addicted to social media. Have you ever seen those people? It's like when you take their phone away from them or you lock it up somewhere, they literally lose their mind and go crazy and break down doors to get to their phone. Yeah, you're addicted to your phone. It's just as detrimental as any other type of addiction. Now, obviously, the effects will show up differently. Obviously, if you're addicted to alcohol, that can lead to cirrhosis of the liver and all that stuff. Obviously, if you're addicted to your phone, it's not going to lead to that. But any addiction is an addiction and needs to be treated how it needs to be treated. So I think it would be very beneficial for people to take at least a day or two off of social media. Trying to do a whole week at once is a bit much. Even I can admit that. But if there's just one day of the week that you set aside where you do not get on any social media, I think over time you will start to realize this is not a necessity for my life. I don't need to be on social media every day, all day, 24/7. You are going to start to see the negative effects that it had on you, and you're going to start to see those effects kind of get better throughout the time that you take off of social media. Now, it is obviously easier said than done because I was born in the 21st century. YouTube was invented during my childhood. So literally for more than half my life, I've been on the internet. I've been on social media. So yeah, it's going to be hard for me to just one day and be like, you know what? I'm not going to get on it at all today. It's going to be a lot harder to do it. It's easier said than done. But I think in the long run, it will benefit you. How many times have you been on social media and you see someone living this lavish life and you get jealous or sad because you compare your life to theirs, you compare yourself to them, you're like, I'm not like this. What's wrong with me? Why can't my life be like this? One, that's in itself bad to compare yourself to others. I know it's hard, I do it too, but that in itself is bad to compare yourself to others. And two, we don't know this person behind this screen, this phone screen. So they could be portraying themselves to be living this beautiful, lavish life, but in reality, we don't know what they had to do to get there. And we don't even know if this is real. It's just messing with people's minds. And I don't think, call me crazy, but I don't think minors should be on the internet. I would hope that most of you would agree with that sentiment. If I have children, if I'm blessed to have children, I don't think I would allow them to have phones before the age of 16. I think 16, that's still really young, but I think 16 is an appropriate age to have a smartphone. Like I said, that's why I say I don't think, because my sentiment might change by the time I have children. I might give it to them younger, I might give it to them older, I don't know. But I truly believe that minors have no business on the internet. There are certain things that I have seen on the internet as a young child that I wish I could take back, that I wish I could do differently. You guys, I'm sure all of you out there know exactly what I'm referring to. But there are things that I wish I never came across. And even now as an adult, it still affects me just as it did when I was younger. So, and I'm right now in the process of trying to break that. So I don't think minors have a place on the internet. They're very young, very impressionable. It is easy to persuade them, and, you know, have them do whatever you want them to do. They are very easily manipulated. So I think they should be protected, and at the very least, if they are going to be on social media, have some type of block, a parental block. I don't know if you can do that on social media, but if you can, find out a way, because trust me, it's gonna save everyone a headache in the long run. But yeah, you guys, I just want to hop on here really quickly and give my opinions on social media and why I think it's detrimental to our society. I mean, everything has its pros and cons. Obviously, the internet was a great invention and it helped us in so many ways. But like I said, there's a bad and good side to everything. And unfortunately, the bad side can get pretty bad on the internet. So it's really just a toss-up. But I feel like the amount of time we spend on social media can be cut back, and I think in the long run it'll help us greatly. All right, let me know down below in the comments some of the things that you think about the internet and social media. Do you think it has done more good or bad for our society? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.